Hi, I'm Rich Heffron. This is this week's Delaware State Chamber of Commerce Legislative Report. It's the end of June, last week of June, which also means it's the last week of the current legislative session. They will be meeting this Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, which is the 30th, which is the last day. They will recess sometime on the early morning hours of July 1st. A lot of that will depend on where we are with budget negotiations. The bills we will be watching most closely are the reorganization of DITO, which has passed the House. It's been released to committee by the Senate, but needs to be scheduled for a floor vote. Also, the Coastal Zone Modernization Bill. There will be a hearing on Wednesday at 11 o'clock. We expect that to last at least a couple hours. And then the talk is that will be on the agenda Thursday, first or second item on the agenda. We'll have to wait and see if that's what actually occurs. Also, minimum wage. We got some interesting information this week from Seattle. It seems that when the wage was raised from $9.47 to $11 an hour, there was some change, some drop in the number of hours. But it was more significant when it went from $11 to $13 an hour. Then the drop in the number of hours worked was about 9%, which in the end meant the people in those low-wage jobs made about $125 less a month than they had under the $11 an hour wage. So the question is, what's the cutting off line in Delaware as we look at the minimum wage bill? Not sure where we are with the budget. There have been a lot of discussions. Matter of fact, there happens to be a editorial in the paper by the Republicans last Sunday on where they are. There's an editorial earlier in the week by the Democrats where they are. I'm not sure whether they're close. I hear rumors they aren't, but we'll find out. There is the possibility we don't have a budget on June 30th. They have to come back in July. One other article that would be interesting to read is one by Bill Freeborn, which discusses the Coastal Zone Bill and why it's important. That was also in Sunday's paper. Lastly, our Congresswoman, Lisa Blunt Rochester, made her first speech on the House floor. It lasts about a minute. It will be linked to this broadcast. There was a speech supporting a bipartisan bill which would strengthen career and technical education. It's H.R. 2353. It's a bill which we support. Thank you for watching. We will keep you updated on what happens in the legislature. Please keep sending those letters and emails in supporting both the Coastal Zone bill and the reorganization of DITO.